Cancer Daily Horoscope for October 5, 2022. Daily Horoscope. Daily Tarot Reading. You will try to put your life in order. Your willingness to set a schedule and stick to it, combined with your determination, vigor, patience and persistence, will help you accomplish your goals, no matter how difficult they may be to achieve. However, seeing that nothing comes for free, you will occasionally have to struggle for your dreams. You will be driven by passion and enthusiasm. Success will not come easy, but there are people in your life who will readily support you in your endeavors. You will sometimes try to impose your opinions on others and will prove particularly effective in your efforts to influence them in your favor. Take advantage of the promising period lying ahead of you by putting your plans into action. You find yourself dwelling on challenges you've been through recently. You're feeling resentful of the absurdity of your current situation, and worry that it's turning into a convoluted drama or a discouraging saga. But wallowing in self-pity isn't going to help. You can rewrite the history books, but you can actively involve yourself in creating your future narrative. If you make the effort to turn on to a new page, and write something hopeful, you'll be inspired to take control of your destiny. If only we were capable of waving a magic wand and achieving a similar balance in our own lives. Maybe we can. Today, if you find yourself having to deal with a challenge, you can find a way to deal with it. By giving yourself time to reflect, and being prepared to see things from someone else's view, you can turn a problematic situation into a source of learning. Even fun. Daily Career Tarot. You are keeping your expenses in check and weighing the pros and cons of every situation in order to remain in control of your life. You have adopted a modest attitude and have focused your attention on your career in order to progress. Your fears and insecurities are preventing you from indulging your impulses and repeating past mistakes. Your self-restraint will eventually prove very beneficial for you. Your sacrifices and efforts will be rewarded, both materially and morally. Stay focused on your goals. If you show temperance and take nothing for granted, it will all pay off in the end. What makes you so confident that things are going to get better? Where's your evidence? Or are you just going on gut instinct, and encouraging words from your astrologer? Other people might call gut instinct unfounded optimism. And maybe I'm talking to some other Cancerian? Well, I'm not. You've got faith in the future, and you're absolutely right to have it. When you're confident about what lies ahead, you'll start to make it a reality. Who really understands you? Who supports, values and appreciates you for who you are? And who just humors you? Sorry to throw that last one in, but if we don't consider it, we can't look at it closely enough to rule it out as a possibility. It's funny how we take for granted all the genuine care and admiration we receive from others, yet seek the approval of people who don't really matter. The cosmic boomerang calls for a priority check. You'll get the right answers, but only if you have the courage to ask the right questions. Love Tarot Card. Today's Love Tarot card is the Empress reversed. From this position, the Empress cautions you against the extremes of overindulgence or repression. You may have invested too much time in the emotional and sensory aspects of life without heeding practical necessities. Perhaps one of the people in your romantic relationship feels smothered by too much togetherness. Give your relationship time to breathe. Or you and your partner have lolled in bed together, eating, drinking and cuddling too often so that you now both require exercise. If you are single, ask yourself whether you spend too much time yearning for a partner. Spend time with friends, or engage in a hobby. The Empress reversed can mean a relationship starving from lack of sex and romance. Difficulties related to conception and pregnancy sometimes occur when the Empress appears in her reversed position. Life seems to demand a lot of decision-making at present. Your love life has reached the stage when it is not only fun and games anymore but calls for handling serious responsibilities. Once independent, now you are answerable to each other. Therefore, it is your call as to what you should be doing now. Your partner is a calm, collected person who prefers to stay in the background but extend his/her full support. While he or she will not come out forthright and aggressive, he or she will always be there irrespective of how difficult the situation becomes. You, on the other hand, prefer to be in the front and call the shots. Right now you have the choice of deferring the decisions to a later time or figure it out now. While the stars indicate to you to go for it now, it is always your call finally. The time is right to weigh your options, assess the situation and decide. Take the day off and sit with your partner and discuss your relationship in depth with him/her. Ask him/her what their wishes are. Have a complete idea of where you are today and what is the best step ahead. You and your partner love each other very much and are willing to stick it out, now or later. It does not matter to you what the decision is as long as you are together. Unfortunately, you are answerable to your family and they are getting impatient. Lucky colors: beige, purple. Lucky numbers: 1, 7, 10, 31, 45, 10.